Here at Maggi, we've been creating delicious and nutritious meals for Aussie and Kiwi families for over 60 years, and we do that with our range of delicious recipe bases. One of the reasons our recipe bases are so popular is that our chefs and nutritionists work together to ensure they taste great, have balanced nutrition, and are the perfect partner for your fresh meat and vegetables. And the one I'm using today is an all-time favourite. In fact, it's used in almost 700,000 meals a year. It is, of course, our great tasting apricot chicken, and it's made in minutes. Now, this recipe's been loved by generations, but I'm giving it a modern makeover to get more fresh vegetables into your diet. So to get us started, you'll need no more than 1 tablespoon of oil, 400 grams of chicken thigh fillet, 600 grams of veggies. Today I've just used mushrooms, zucchini and a couple of capsicums. We need the recipe base, of course, and we need 2 tablespoons of apricot jam and half a cup of water. Now, we're using chicken thigh. That's full of flavour, more flavour than a breast, but it does come with a penalty, and that's the fat. So you have to remove the fat. The easiest way to do that is roll the chicken over to a side, and then you just cut off the fat and then slice into very thin strips. Put it in a bowl and mix it with the apricot chicken recipe base. By the way, when you're mixing the chicken, it is important to ensure that you coat it thoroughly. You'll actually see the chicken change colour, and you know that way that you've coated it all and it's all going to be perfect. You just set that aside for 2 minutes while we prepare our veggies. So I'm cutting these into small, even-sized pieces, but here's a handy hint. Before you do this, put your pan on the stovetop to get really hot. Okay, next we just check that our pan's hot. It should be, it's been on for a few minutes. Now I'm going to pop in the oil. Now you can see that that's hot because it's already starting to bubble and smoke. Now when the chicken is in the pan, I just want to spread it out and leave it to brown. This is the thing that you should always do with meat on a hot grill or in a hot pan. You leave it to brown. You've seen the guys at the barbie, a beer in one hand, some tongs in the other. They're just flipping the meat until it's dizzy. That doesn't work at all. Leave it alone. You get far better results. Now the chickens are nice and brown, time to get in all those veggies and just give them a quick mix through. This is only going to take 2 minutes to cook through because I just want to wilt and soften these veggies. I don't want to have a real mush. And what you'll see as this is cooking, the vibrancy of the colours when you cook your vegetables like that. Okay, we're just going to add our 2 tablespoons of apricot jam. We're going to stir that through until all the veggies and all the chicken are coated. That gives a great gloss and it brings all the flavours together, and that sweetness is beautiful. Okay, so that's it, almost there now, just one more step. That's to add in the half cup of water, give that a quick mix through. Now how good does that look? We've taken a classic apricot chicken, we've given it a fresh makeover, we've packed it with vegetables. So not only does it taste great, it's better for you. Serve this with some rice and the whole family are gonna love it. Your favourite Asian restaurant. Now wouldn't it be great if you were able to reproduce those in your own home? Well, with this range of Maggi stir-fry creations you can do just that. We've consulted with Asian chefs and investigated dozens of cooking techniques to help you cook the perfect stir-fry at home. And by working closely with Nestlé nutritionists, this range has been developed to deliver a great nutritional balance of healthy vegetables and proteins. I'm going to show you how to create the most delicious garlic, ginger and Thai chicken you've ever tasted. And what's more, you can do this in under 10 minutes using one of the Maggi 2-stage stir-fry creation recipe bases. Now you need 500 grams of chicken, that's 2 small chicken breasts, or you can buy the chicken ready sliced from your local supermarket. However, I prefer to slice mine myself. I will take the chicken breast, slice it horizontally first, and then you just go across into thin strips. It's a matter of a moment, you get nice even sized pieces that way. Okay, so the next stage now is the really exciting bit. This is where we get to add the infusion paste into the chicken. Now this is the paste that's full of beautiful flavours and aromas, and we want those to infuse into the chicken. So I'm going to mix that through, just leave that for literally a couple of minutes while I prepare the veggies. Now you can use whatever fresh vegetables you like, but I'm using some broccolini, some red capsicum, some bok choy, a couple of beans, snow peas and some baby corn. We've got a nice colour combination. It's great to have a range of as many different coloured vegetables as you possibly can. The more colours, the more nutritious value. And all you've got to do is just chop them up. So that's our chicken is infusing, our vegetables are chopped. The next stage is just to get the pan red hot. So whether you're using a frying pan or a wok, always make sure whenever you're stir frying that it's red hot before you add the oil and then you add the chicken. So that's what we're looking for. When we've added the oil to the pan, we want to see it smoking straight away, and I'm straight in now with the chicken. Okay, so once you put the chicken in the pan, spread it out along the base and then just leave it. We don't want to be stirring it around at all, we just want to let it brown evenly. That's going to take about 2 minutes. Okay, so the chicken is almost cooked. We just add the vegetables. And we're not looking to cook the vegetables, we're just going to wilt them and intensify that flavour a little bit. And that's just going to take us another 2 minutes maximum. So now those veggies are wilted, in fact they're almost cooked through. The last step is just to add the finishing sauce, give that a quick stir through and then we're ready to serve. So there you have it, the perfect stir fry. A visual feast. Serve this with noodles or with rice for a fantastic family meal that everyone is going to love. But best of all, it's really authentic. It's the sort of dish you'd find at your favourite Asian restaurant, and it's all thanks to Maggi Stir Fry Creations.